Hey guys, what is up? It's your boy Comstock15 here, also known as Volt Comstock, bringing you guys my first ever commentary on Volt Pub Stomping. Today I'm bringing you guys a double FFA PM-9 MOAB by your boy Maryga. If you guys don't know what a PM-9 double MOAB is first you go on FFA and you get a regular MOAB, then you call that bad boy in, then you join your session off the players you just annihilated, and then you get another one. So you have to be an absolute beast of a player. So I really don't want to talk about the gameplay that much, and if you guys do enjoy this commentary, go over and subscribe to my channel, and the link will be in the description. But first off, please go subscribe to this player. He's an absolute stud. Now, just like I said, I don't want to talk about the gameplay that much. I want to talk about a quick commentary topic. It's called Nerf Wars. Now, it's something that happened in my school. It's basically you buy a gun and then you kill anyone you see that is on a Nerf War team. I'll go in more in depth in a second. I just want to tell you guys some of the rules in like the off limits area, the legal area, and some of the guns and equipment you cannot use. So some of the off limit areas is work, because you obviously can't just go in the work, but you can wait outside the workplace, and you can just kill them when they come out. And it's also like churches, grad parties, and buses. You just can't go kill them in the bus, because obviously you just can't do that because you're going to school. And then some of the places that is legal is bus stops. So some of the kids would go to the bus stops of like younger kids. Since you can be a freshman to a senior doing this Nerf War thing at my school, they would actually just go to the bus stops of the younger kids, get an easy kill, because you have to get one kill per week, otherwise your team does get eliminated, unfortunately. So you can kill people when they're sleeping, which is really weird. They put that in their thing that you can kill people when they're sleeping, but you can't just obviously go in their house, because that is obviously trespassing, and you cannot just do that. You can kill people at restaurants, in stores, anywhere on the road. So what the weird thing is, you could kill someone in the mall when they're hanging out with your parents. You could just pull out your Nerf gun real quick and kill them real quick, and you do have a 5-minute immunity thing. So once you get a kill, you have to take a selfie with them, and then you have to post it on Twitter, adding them on Twitter, which I'm not obviously going to say that real quick. And basically you just post it on Twitter, and then that counts as a kill, and then you have to stay alive for however long until this Nerf War ends. So like I said, you have to pay $5 for every single person, and the pot actually got pretty high, got to $2,000. So if you end up winning this whole Nerf War thing, so you do win $2,000, which is a huge sum of money, which is really cool to win. And basically some of the illegal equipment that you cannot use Nerf shields, because anything, if you get shot by Nerf bullet anywhere, even if you're wearing a backpack or anything, you're out automatically. Just anything goes, because your word is everything, that's what they said. And you can't use paintball guns, obviously, because it is a Nerf War. You can't use grenades because it's not a Nerf bullet. And you can't use Nerf discs because that's a throwing object. Now, today I really don't want to talk about any more in-depth stuff. I just want to talk about some of my situations that happened in Nerf War, and it's pretty fascinating. So I just wanted to give you guys for my first commentary. So what some of my situations were, I'm going to give you one of my more intense situations right now. So this was Friday, and you have to get a kill at Friday by 12 o'clock. So usually there's a lot of people out trying to get that one easy little kill quick. So we ended up going to a party. We knew this party was held at a house, which I'm not going to say obviously, but there was a lot of nerds there, and we knew we could actually just pick one off real quick and just go home, be all safe and sound, and get our kill for the week. But we ended up getting in a huge situation, and another car actually pulled up by us, and it was a huge team about it trying to kill me actually, because I did participate in the Nerf Wars. And by the way, I am out with my team, so I don't unfortunately get to win the $2,000. And yeah, the team pulled out, and they pulled out their guns, chasing me down the road, and they basically chased at me for about a good 800 meters, and I just sprinted my ass off. And before I sprinted, I actually went in the car and drank, I just chugged actually, just a Mountain Dew. I just chugged it. So I was running and just felt like I had to puke. And I ran in the woods because I had nowhere else to go, and I didn't want to get shot from my team. I literally laid there for about 30 minutes. I guess my friends were trying to contact me, but I did leave my phone in the car, so unfortunately they couldn't contact me, and I snuck back in like 30 minutes. I didn't even know where I was because I didn't know the neighborhood, unfortunately, but I snuck back, and everything started being really weird because I guess something happened. I missed it. The cops actually came later that evening because guess what happened? A friend out of their house got really mad because our car was parked on the side of the road, and that's actually a public road, so we're not doing anything illegal. And he walked up on top of the car and smashed the hood and broke the glass with his own feet. So he basically got so pissed, he just broke and just fucked up our car. So his insurance had to pay for that, unfortunately, but that's not really what I want to talk about. And I do have another situation which is pretty cool. So I was the last on my team alive, and I had to, just go and clutch for my team, a little 1v1 action. But my friend actually was still in the Nerf Wars, and he said that he was out, and he wasn't on my team. And I looked at the spreadsheet, because that we can see if people are dead or not, and he wasn't out. So I knew this kid was trying to fuck with me or something like that, get an easy kill. So he pulled up, because he said, I'm gonna bring you around because you can't drive or anything like that. I'm like, okay, dude, whatever. So I was desperate. So he pulled up by my car, my house I meant, and he told me to get in. I had my Nerf gun out. He had his Nerf gun out. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I won't shoot you. Just come in. I'm like, put your Nerf gun down. And he's like, no, just come in the car. I'm like, put your Nerf gun down, dude. And I'm like, what's in the trunk? Because I heard there was someone in the trunk one time before there was a story got told, and there was someone in the trunk. They opened the trunk, and he was waiting for me, trying to kill me, because there's actually a little seat in the back seat that he could knock down and shoot you real quick. So I get super mad at him. We started pointing our guns at each other for a good like 30-40 seconds, and I was gonna shoot. I shot at him, then he got back in the car, he shot back at me. I was running inside. I'm like, screw it, I'm not gonna do this. So they ended up pulling away because they were just being smart people, not wasting their time. And I was like, oh, I can get an easy kill, because I saw his windows down. They weren't really paying attention at all. So I ran up to his car, pointed my gun at his face, and he's like, oh shit, right? Because I had my gun in his face, about to shoot him. I pressed the trigger. My gun wasn't cocked back. Oh my god, it was a complete fail, and my gun wasn't cocked back at all. So it ended up not killing him, because obviously I didn't have it cocked back, and then I got shot right away, and they ended up killing me. So that's how I basically got out of Nerf Wars. It was a huge fun thing. Now guys, if you didn't listen to this whole gameplay commentary, please comment broken. I want to hear how many supporters we have on Volt Clan. So if you can smash that like button and check out both of our channels, it'd be greatly appreciated. This is your boy B. I'm out.